welcome to the Kelly and Lynn Lozano Show. I'm Kelly, and I am so excited that you're here because my passion is to teach women how to live their best possible life. It wasn't very long ago, probably 7 years ago, that I was not living my best possible life. I was stuck, I was fearful, I was financially broke, I was spiritually broke, I had broken relationships, and my life wasn't really all that great. I knew that there was a way that people were manifesting their dreams. I'd read The Secret, but I couldn't figure out how to make The Secret work. The Secret is a great book, but it doesn't teach you how to. I finally figured it out. I am 56 years old. I am happy. I am healthy. I own 2 great businesses, and I'm actually fun to be around now. I wasn't so much then. My job now is to teach as many women as I can how to manifest your dreams. If you were here last week, we talked about getting a journal, writing in your journal, I am not limited, and picking one dream that you want to work on. Just one. Writing down one dream. Now, if you weren't here last week, that's okay. You can go back anytime and watch the first episode. Stay with us here now. Stay with us here now, and you can go back, watch it anytime. If you're watching through YouTube, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button there. Underneath on the left hand, it's the right hand, left hand side. Hit the subscribe button so that anytime the Kelly and Lozano show comes on, you will have it in your library. You won't miss it, and you'll know where it's at. If you're anything like me, I'm very good at purchasing courses. Now, you don't have to purchase this. This is free. But I'm really good at purchasing a course and having to go back through my email and find it because I haven't tagged it to my bottom tag bar. So go ahead, make it easy on yourself. Tonight we're going to pick up where we left off, and that is going to be clarifying your dream. Now, what if I told you that the only way to your dream life is through your imagination? See, here's the thing about your imagination. A lot of us don't use it anymore. A lot of us are out of practice using our imagination. A lot of us feel like we're too old to use our imagination. Well, I'm here to tell you that Walt Disney said, and I quote, "Imagination has no age." Now, this coming from a man who has won 26 Academy Awards, and to date in history, no one has won more Academy Awards than Walt Disney. So who are we to argue with him, right? Imagination has no age. In order for you to get clear, you have to use your imagination. So, this is step 2 in the process of manifesting your dream. The first step you've already done. You've decided what dream you want to manifest. Tonight, I want to talk to you about how to clarify your dream. Well, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to write it out in your journal. You're going to write it out in your journal. I am doing the homework right along with you, and here's why. Because the process that I'm going to teach you is the process that I use again and again and again when I want to manifest something in my life. It is how I built my business. It is how I manifested this beautiful truck that I purchased 5 weeks ago. 5 years ago, I would have never have thought that I could have owned a truck that's sitting out in the parking lot. But I dreamed it in my imagination, and now I have it in my physical life. So I'm doing this with you. I'm doing this with you. Okay, so I have my journal. Thank you, Christine Dolan, for this beautiful journal. I'm actually using it. I told you last week to buy a journal, find a journal in your house. I'm a journal girl, got them all over my house, or make a journal. Just get a couple pieces of paper. Start with what you got, girlfriend. Start with where you're at and what you have. That is perfectly okay, okay? You do not have to have it all together right now in order to manifest goodness in your life. You might be hopeless. You might be fearful. That's okay. I'm right here. This is you and I, and it's something that you can do. Trust me, you can do this. Okay, now what I did was I started to write down a dream that I'm working on in my life right now. I said to begin with, I totally practicing what I preach, getting clear on the 2021 Girl on Fire Conference. And date it. Always remember to date it. And here's why. Because I have journals that I go back and I read on things that I write down of dreams that I have. And I have in the past forgotten to date them. And what that does is it drives me crazy because I don't know how long it took me to get my dream. Because sometimes it happens way faster than you think. Sometimes it happens way faster than you think. I'm going to give you an example. I don't have it right here. It's behind me and I don't want to flip around and get it. I have a book that I call it my ask book. And things that I ask for, things that I dream of, dripping dreams. It's a dripping dream book. One of the dreams in that book is having my own Lynn Lozano show. I did not write that down very long ago. I don't know specifically when I wrote it, but I can tell you it was not that long ago. So date it. All right, so just like Walt Disney, I want you in your journal to get super, super detailed, super, super clear on that one dream that you wrote. Mine is the Girl on Fire Conference. And so I wrote down all of the things that I would see if I were walking through the conference and seeing it all play out. Now I want you to think about this. The one thing that I see in my imagination is the stage. I see the speakers on the stage. I see the theme. I already have the whole theme planned out. I'm so super excited. And I see the colors and the details and the textures. But here's what I don't know. I don't know where the conference is going to be. Right now, with everything that's going on, I don't know where it's going to be. I know it's going to be. I know what it's going to look like. And here's what I want you to know. Don't get caught up on the how-to. Okay? We're going to talk about the how-to in 2 weeks because it's a process. Don't get caught up on it. Just dream. Dream big, dream bold, dream in color. Dream. Dream as if you are seeing it through your eyes. Okay? Now, there's another step to this. Besides writing it down, I want you to play this movie like Walt Disney did over and over in your imagination this week. When you're in your car driving, turn the music off. And instead of listening to the music, play your dream. If you have a couple quiet minutes in your house, in your office, in your day, wherever it is, sit still, clear your mind, and play your movie in your mind. Every single day, let it get bigger, let it get bolder. Go back to your journal and, write down the things that you saw that you didn't see before that you were writing about. Get excited about it and get it in your book. Now, here's one thing that I know. Another thing that I know. I'm sharing with you my things that I know to help you along. The man that wrote the Da Vinci Code, his name is Dan Brown. Dan Brown said something that has resonated with me, and that is one of my entrepreneurial principles. And he said, protect the process and the results will follow. I think about that quote every morning when I walk up the steps to my office. I'm protecting the process. The results will follow. He said that he got up every morning, he gets up every morning at 4:30 and goes to his office. And he writes between 5:30, 6 o'clock to 2 o'clock every single day. He protects the process. And that's how he kicks out bestseller after bestseller after bestseller. So protect the process, okay? You're going to learn the process here. You're 2 steps in, and you can do it. Now, the one thing about your imagination, if you haven't used it in a while, it might be a little rusty, okay? Don't be intimidated by the fact that you just can't seem to dream anything up. I want you to think about this. Muscle has memory, and so does your imagination. So don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Imagining is so much fun once you give yourself permission to learn how to do it all over again. So stay with it. You can do it. Stay with it. Okay, what we know for sure is that you are not too old to use your imagination. And that in order for you to manifest your dreams, you have to get really, really clear. You have to get clear. You have to write it down in detail in your journal. And that's not enough. Every single day, you have to play that movie over and over and over in your head. Well, Kelly, what if I miss a day? That's okay. But don't go more than 1 or 2 days without doing it. Your dream life depends on it. Your dream life depends on it. Now, if you want to get a little bit more information, get a little bit more encouragement, hang out with me on Facebook on Thursday night on the Kelly Lynn Lozano Facebook page. Thursday night, 7 o'clock. You can ask me questions. You can post some inspiration, and I'll be there. This Thursday, I will be talking about listening to your own thoughts. Okay? That will help you turn some of that negative thinking into positive thinking. One of the things that you already know how to do is you already know how to chant, I am not limited. I am not limited. So remember, when your feet hit the floor, when you're drinking coffee, this is what I do. I write myself little notes. See right here, we're 2 steps in. Decide and imagine. I write myself little notes, and I tear a piece of paper off, and I tape it on my laptop. And every time I open up my laptop, I read it. So in case you think you might forget, write yourself a note. Put it on your phone. Take a picture of it. Use it as your phone screen cover. Whatever it's going to take. Okay, I am Kelly Lynn Lozano. I am here to encourage and teach you how to live your best life. Girlfriends, I got your back. I'll see you next week. Take care now.